The view and opinion in this video and comments on this channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions by this channel podcaster.
Beehive Podcast with Richie B.
Richie B, big up. Richie B, big up. I keep on doing Spanish and nice. Big up. Richie B, big up. Richie B, big up. I keep on doing Spanish and nice. Richie B, big up.
All right, let's do this. Normally, ke rata go toaster.
Okay.
Ele ke welcome motho and ke tlo shale chogo because of can I stage fries? Ke fries or ke fried?
It should be fried.
Fried.
Yeah.
Let's toast and then tungulong ngore toast lang. Tlo gara bolela toast lang. I'm going to say more money.
More money.
More healthy lifestyle.
More healthy lifestyle.
Utla wena orange. To more what?
More sex. That's what you always say.
More.
I'm just saying what you'll say. Like, what can a girl say? I'm learning. I'm watching.
All right, ladies and gents, thank you so much one more time for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. I know you could have been somewhere else doing some things, but it's just to be here with me. Galabijo. Get your beam. She went to like a CMO, almost running a mala. But one somebody can Mr. Donkey, my baby. Donkey, my horse. Ladies and gents, in the building, I have VR6.
Yeah.
Portia.
Oh, yeah.
How are you? Thank you so much for joining me.
I'm good. I'm happy. We do these things, you know. Yeah, I'm good.
Ushab.
Get sharp, for real, though.
You know, I don't know a sign of what. Maybe you're an artist or what?
Not maybe I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I am an artist. I'm a dancer, so I'm just like a choreographer. Dance.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I'm dressed like I'm ready. I'm dressed like I'm ready to dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a like a Portia.
Yeah.
VR6. Like a man
Okay, Portia from Atteridgeville, Ostata.
Yeah.
I've been doing a whole lot of theater, most of all, a whole lot of poetry. I speak more than I do anything. I believe like speaking is what I do best because I've been doing a whole lot of MC, a whole lot of poetry, and a whole lot of radio. I was on 20 FM 93.6, the station that rocks you the most.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been talking my whole life. It's what I do.
You've been managing artists.
Yes.
But let's start with the growing up in Atteridgeville.
Okay.
Because of with the dressing code, hey, Batum.
Richie, I wouldn't wear.
But viewers will okay.
I wouldn't wear my mother's dress. Obviously, Gabriel's keep us spelling in some bum shorts because it's like I said, ready for dance, ready for action. Because a dancer wouldn't dress like a normal day going to church. You know, you know what I mean. So I've did a whole lot of dancing, a whole lot of like my whole life has been artistic. So obviously.
I get you.
Check.
Don't feel
I
offended.
have to look like this. I'm not offended.
I wanted to check or not to feel like one or apero or donkey, my baby.
I wouldn't feel offended.
Yeah.
As for the arts, we are everything that you want us to be. Personas. We play characters all the time. Because what you see is not who I am. Because we have to play these characters, you know, that puts us wherever that wants to put us. But what I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
Addressed in a way that is artistic. Because you bore my mama's dress unless I was going to church. Or a 9 to 5 in the office. So on a normal day, yes. I used to work at a construction company. I was a quantity surveyor at my brother-in-law's company. I was wearing dresses. Long dresses. Now I'm a dancer. You want me to dress the same way?
You know, guys, what caught my eyes, the reason why actually I called a Portia.
Yeah.
It's not because of your man. Don't get it twisted.
It's because of what?
Don't get it twisted. I was interested to check or to get to understand how you've been dating a woman for some time.
Yes.
And now you're dating a man. Mm-hmm. But before that, maybe I want to understand.
A very Christian home. My mom used to go to church all the time. So is my father before he passed on.
Yeah.
So me and no baba were too close. And I haven't seen a door to church, not much. I went twice. I have. Let me not say I haven't seen a door to church. I have.
Okay, yeah.
But I didn't go so much because, I believe in God, not churches.
Yeah.
So, Mina, I've been raised in a decent home. My mother is very decent. So is my father. So is my sister. We are worlds apart.
Yeah.
Nobody in my home is an artist. Except for me.
Only
my mama
you.
used to sing Christian songs.
Yeah.
So Mina, I grew up in a family that is quite too decent. My upbringing was very decent. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Always in a house, isolated, closed up, Mina in books and all this and that. So I can't say it was a little hectic. It was just okay, normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do dancing?
Yes.
You do poet. You are also singing.
Yeah.
You once managed the likes of a GPG or
Yes.
Pitori.
Yes.
You managed the likes of Max PAPO.
A true story.
And tell me the love for dancing, because of, I believe, or you started with dancing, if I'm not wrong.
True story.
How did you start, and what inspired you to start?
Okay, my mom registered Lego State Theatre, right?
Yeah.
As a dancer, because all I wanted to do was to dance.
Yeah.
Then I danced for PortiaD, and I dated him for quite some time in my way back days.
The late PortiaD.
The late PortiaD.
Rest in peace.
I used to dance for him there and there. And while I was dancing for him, he told me one thing. It's like, Portia, why don't you go do your own songs and dance to your own songs and things like that? Record. I didn't take it serious. So all I wanted to do my whole life was to dance.
Yeah.
So as time went by, I started realizing there's more to this. Why not do coordinations? Why not do event organizations? Why not do poetry? All this and that. I've landed in theater, the state theater.
Yeah.
So I started doing poetry and drumming with Max PAPO, who was my teacher at that time, until I started managing him. Yeah. And I managed a guy from the United States of America, which is Malik Jita. Yeah. We did events there and there. It was good. It was paying off until I had to stop. Then I did radio, 20 FM 93.6, like with Mentor. I call him Mentrigger because he always had a gun. Because he police,
Yeah.
So I gave him a name, or they gave him a name. I don't know where I picked it off. Before DJ somebody passed on, I don't be that in July because it's the hairstyles I used to do. I think it's a day in July.
Yeah.
So he did a show before ours because Nareza Nocturnal Tribe was go 20 FM 93.6.
I wish to hear you actually doing your link. Let's say maybe I just played a song now. Alicia Keys team up with maybe Jay-Z.
Okay.
Empire State of Mind.
Yeah.
How will you beg? What is it? It's a link. I don't know how you call it, Moredium.
Okay, what I would say is just 20 FM 93.6, the station that rocks you the most. And mostly what they would put there, it's poetry. You understand? If you want me to say it, I may say it. So the most poetry alone, it was trending on 20 FM. It was like, should I say it?
Yeah.
It's love potion, motion, roll up partition, temptation irresistible, situation critical, my addiction, true definition of a real man. You're like a song in my head, a great melody played, the orchestrations of my situations. Fire, he burns my emotions. That was that.
Come on.
Yeah.
So you started with dancing and you dated PortiaD. Was it private or was it public?
It was a bit private because I was dancing for him. Remember, I was young at the time.
Oh, so
way too younger than him.
No, a side chick.
I don't know who was, if he had a main chick at all, because I never seen the main chick, yeah.
Oh, at the time.
So I don't know. I can never say I was a main chick or a side, because all I've known is that we were dating. It was real good because we did shows together. I did dance for him a little bit there and there.
Yeah.
And like I said, he's the one who said to me, Portia, I see you dancing for me, but I feel you have a whole lot of potential. Once I do out there, do your songs and dance to your songs, do whatever you need to do theater-wise, then I ventured into poetry, I ventured into dancing, and I ventured into music and all these other things. Because the first person who advised me.
Yeah, who's that person?
It's PortiaD.
PortiaD.
Then I met Max PAPO is my teacher, Maroti.
Teacher how?
PAPO. He used to teach me go state theater. I used to attend his classes. He was my teacher at that time for acting classes.
Yeah.
So he liked this poetry of mine, Irimewaka. And then he started saying, okay, Portia, let's work together. Let's do this and that. Should I try?
No, the shortest one. Mewaka means, I think it's talking about the
okay, ere mala omutle, mala wamo Africa, mala omunsonyana. Mewaka omutle wamo Africa. My mother, my strong black African queen. The one that tagged me in, the one that, it was going like that.
You forgot the lyrics.
No, I didn't. Do you want me to go on?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't want to go on long.
Because it seems like you're multiple, or you're versatile. You're multiple talented. You can dance. You do poetry. Can I hear you singing or maybe rapping or something like that?
I don't sing.
You'll sing.
I don't rap.
Okay, you do
I
rap.
talk for a living.
You do.
So rap nage try then they.
Okay, you do singing.
I don't sing.
What do you do?
I can't sing. Oh, maybe I think I can sing. I remember I was in the studio and some friends of mine told me I can sing, but I thought I couldn't sing. And Mina, I talked my whole life for a living. That's why I did radio. I did poetry. I did a whole lot of theater, poetry-wise. I couldn't believe I could sing because my voice, I thought it was too husky for that. Yeah. So Mina, most of the time, all I did was to MC. I remember I was at Zanini. There was Master KG. There was a gig. I was MCing there. Yeah. I remember. So I worked with a lot of people in terms of MCing. Yeah. Well, so most of the time, the gigs that I would get or could land that were paying me was me MCing, talking a lot about a whole lot of nothing, sweet nothing, or sweet somethings, so that's the only life I know is to talk. So that's why I think I cannot sing. I think I can only talk because radio is like you need to talk for a living. You talk to people you don't see and they have to feel you. So I only know how to talk.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
That's the only life I know. I can't say I know how to sing even though I'm trying to sing.
So, but the challenges, gaming.
Yeah.
What are the challenges? Still, or maybe you can identify as an upcoming or as someone who want to get into the game now.
It's a lot. Okay, first of all, to get paid is a hustle. But I got paid because of radio. Luckily, radio 9-2, because we could get gigs via 20 FM 93.6.
Yeah.
And I could get gigs because I'm a radio presenter. It should pay me. It would pay me at that time. Yeah. But when I was starting, PortiaD, picking up the stones and picking up the pieces, I wasn't getting paid though. I was doing gigs, Kizama games here, then the poetry, then the DJing, then the until I got into radio, then I started to know what a paycheck looks like. Radio. Through radio.
The most biggest check that you got as an MC, how much was it?
30,000.
30,000.
It was sponsored.
Oh, and then the least or the less or any anelo rosalwa
500.
We all start there.
Wait till 500, then you go home. You're like,
we all start
God,
there.
I'm not worth this. And you know your potential, right?
Yeah.
And the people around you knows your potential, right? And you would like downgrade it for certain gigs because you need gigs to promote yourself, right?
Yeah.
And then 500 was the lowest I've ever got. And until Gap Grade, the shop was like, did I really go for 500? Like, what's up with that? And I'm sitting here today and I'm thinking, what the fuck was I thinking? But now I know exactly what I was thinking. I was
you were pushing yourself. Yeah.
And I was pushing myself and I would take gigs for free. Kabile 500, let's not even go there. Because there was a time where I did a whole lot of gigs for sweet nothing. But given my knowledge, given my experience, given me managing artists currently, some put 500 to which I rather sleep at home and watch my TV and connect to my Wi-Fi. It's for reals though.
And now,
why would I do that?
As an artist, you getting your own gigs and working with an artist, actually managing artists, because of you manage the likes of GPG.
Yeah.
And you dated or you are dating GPG.
I dated.
Oh, you dated.
Dated. I don't know what's going on right now, but I would say like.
Come on.
We went to the Summer Awards. Everything was beautiful, but right now it's a lot going on. You know, it's challenges, and I wouldn't say. I don't even know because we're not clicking like that. I think like to believe that GPG is an old school man, right? You employ me to manage you, and you tell me I cannot tell you what to do. That's sick.
So what are you saying? Or nasanya ko moche?
Nah.
I don't understand.
You can't tell GPG or Pitori what to do.
Like
because
what?
now, if we go into a gig, right? You employed me and you're telling me to check your things, right? I gotta check what everybody got their alcohol right, they got their monies right, they got their venues right, I got you right.
Yeah.
And when I got you right, I have to check you. When I check you, I'm like, okay, this is how long you're gonna stay at the gig. This is the time you're gonna leave. This is who you're not gonna talk to, like, and your image, F up your image. And this is what you're going to do. You start to see me as a controlling girlfriend. But yet you hired me to do all that. And when I do that, you find it a little disturbing or a little disrespectful. It's a problem though, because you asking me to do something that I'm experienced with. And I've worked with men, mostly I've managed men, like I said.
Yeah.
I managed Malik Jita, he's a man all the way from the United States. I managed Maro, Team X PAPO, I managed GPG. In my history of managing, I could name them all. It's all men. And I come out as very bold and very strong. And it's a problem though, because now I believe that men don't believe that a woman should be
should be what?
What do we call it?
On
top of
standing for men
their game.
No way.
You're like supposed to act stupid while you manage. Like, if you ask me to do something, I'm gonna do it to my best potential.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna bring out the A game, don't have problems with it because you hired me, or at least we hired each other, or at least we talked about it. We had some sort of agreement.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
What came first, dating or managing? How did you guys start to work together? Were you
Let me tell you the truth.
Yeah.
The reason me and GPG work together, I'm gonna be frank and clear about it.
Yeah.
I called him up first.
You called him?
Yeah. I was like, nigga, I see you. Now there's Gary, there's you, there's us knowing each other for a certain long. I've known GPG before. I thought how to open my game, push it, how to chill, push it. I wouldn't really give attention to that.
You managed him before you dated him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Continue. And you.
Yeah. So there was GPG and there was me. There was him calling me before he even got close to Kari or whatever it is, the spotlight or not spotlight. Let's say the hype in. So I've known him quite some time, probably 10 years.
Yeah.
7. I'm just trying to speculate on how long I've known him. I'm not really sure myself. I lost the count. So GPG, I've known him for quite some time though.
Yeah.
I highlighted him. I was like, GPG, you can do something strong. I have a studio. No, we didn't have a studio at the time. I didn't have a studio at that time. So I called him up. I'm like, GPG, you want to work with me? I've worked with artists and I believe we can do something very strong. Think about it. He was like, I'm not sure, Pussy, I feel like, when are you this kind of woman? And I was like, think about it. Talk to your ancestors, since Liana is a spiritual man. And holla at me when you're ready. And he got back to me. He was like, I'm ready, Pussy. I think we can work together.
Then you started to manage him.
Then I started to
because I remember
be his personal assistant.
I remember the first gig you booked me. Yeah. Where was it? You're very professional in the country.
I look at my window and I go Roadhouse Kitchen.
Yeah.
Then everything was going on and everything. But the
dating part isn't a guy because of obviously you poached him, say, let's work. I see potential. Then dating isn't it wrong?
I've known him quite some time. I think sometimes it's the mind. It's comfortable with the person. Something that you acclimatized to, something that you used to becomes easier to get close to. We got close because I've known him before I even managed him quite some time. I used to go to studios. I remember the other day I took them to Sentin to a certain gig. It was late.
Yeah.
And he knew me and respected me for the games. I could coordinate or put together gigs or get people, to get wherever.
I get you, I feel you.
So he knew that already. Then when I approached him, he knew exactly what he was getting himself into. But he forgot so quick. And currently I don't know what is going on and I don't even wish to know. Well, I could simply say I don't care what is going on because ain't nothing going on because he couldn't get that I'm a woman managing him, and all the time everything conflicts with the have. It's about Umasadi. I was there in a panel, they don't listen to him, and I'm like, you in the olden days.
Yeah.
And this is the modern days. What the hell are you talking about? I can't get you money and make you money moves. But somehow he couldn't believe that, or he could believe his friends were lying to him, or he went his path and our path were too different. And I thought,
don't you think, or maybe a dating thing isn't the
did.
whole professionalism?
Yeah, it did.
Because of you cannot mix business with
Yeah.
pleasure. I think,
let's go back there. Let's repeat that.
Yeah, you can't.
You are 199% right, because sometimes mixing business with pleasure depends on which grounds and who you're dealing with, how strong they are, what's their perspective, do you know them, what are you getting into? Because when you mix business with pleasure, and this whole getting together, I feel like it was genuine, but it became more of a, what do we say, more of a let's do this professionally type of kind of thing, because and it didn't work out because we started it on a wrong foot. And sometimes business and pleasure does work.
Do you guys have kids together?
Kids, I don't even have half a kid. I don't have a kid myself. We don't have kids together. He has a kid, a girl, shout out, and a little boy who passed on. Me and him don't have kids. I don't have kids with nobody. Let's get that clear. I don't have kids.
Oh,
yet.
You don't have kids?
Yeah, I found him with a kid, a little girl. No, not a little girl. I think she's 12 or somewhere between 13. I'm not sure. So we'd have a lot of indifferences. So I believe that we didn't believe in the same things. So there was a fallout.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Radio. Let's go to radio. How did you get into radio?
Sorry, FM 93.6, the station that rocks you the most. Okay, I knew this guy called Mentor. He was my friend at the time. Police, though, and at the same time, Nalimo Radio.
Did you date him as well?
No, hell.
Oh, okay.
Me and Mentom didn't date. He got married at some point. So Mentom, he used to own a place called Pitori North, Capello.
Yeah.
The first time I went there, I was with Max Pap Maroti, my father, my mentor. Because I call him my father. We've been so close. Like, he's a father to me and father figure. Though my father passed on, I knew I had another father. So I give me the mentor. Narvatla gig, Capello, Pretoria North.
Yeah.
Right? And I went for some couple of interviews with Swanee FM with Men Trigger Show,
Yeah.
And at some point they thought my voice could do for radio, or maybe I'm bubbly, or I could be a radio personality and things like that. Then I started working with him on a show called Nocturnal Tribe. It was with Yakub, that guy passed on, and Mentor. And then we did the Love Symphony. It was the love show. Then we did So we did a show before DJ Somebody. He used to call me Darren July before he passed on, because I used to do this hectic weird styles like I'm going to Darren July, I guess. So yeah, that's how I got into radio, through Mentom, and he helped me a lot with a whole lot of things, gigs and all these other things. Mentom, shout out to you.
Mentom.
Mentrigger, yeah, Mentom. Kilo Police, I know. He's also radio. He's also a DJ.
Police.
Yeah.
But I want to hear you behind the mic, like when you're on radio, because I believe you switch completely when you're on radio.
It's a must.
Yeah, because let's find something that we can talk about.
What you
and you lead
about?
it, and as a presenter, we running the show now. You lead it. Now just join.
How you gonna put me on a spot? Because remember, there's
a lot of things now.
There's
these
these
three
things
guys.
that happen. There's a script. There's all these plannings that goes into radio.
Okay, now there's these three guys who went to Cape Town, from Limpopo to Cape Town. Maybe we can just talk about them. We can talk about.
my goodness.
We can talk about sex. We can talk about anything. I just want you to lead me so that people can hear that you're good on radio. Or
Okay,
do you need headset, or you're fine?
You know what, Richie?
Yeah.
Like, if I had to go into the radio mode, let me say I haven't been on radio for like maybe 5 or 6 months. I have to really get my calculations right, because I got problems with my calculations. I don't remember, but maybe I do. So I mean, if I had to go into my radio mode, I get now we're into the podcast mode.
Yes,
Who's
yes.
PortiaD,
I want
where
us
she's
to
from,
switch
what's
now.
going on.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
do that to me.
Yeah, man.
Oh, God.
Let's
Don't put me
go.
on the
Let's
spot.
go.
I'm not, no.
Okay, let me just play a
Richie,
song
don't
now.
do that.
Let me play a song now.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, Scotch Mapuma.
Okay.
It's a beautiful song indeed. And guess what?
Yeah.
The guy doesn't need any picture at all.
Are you serious?
He said nobody put him where he is now.
He put himself there.
Yes.
You lie.
I'm telling you.
He did it all by himself, or there's some things hindered that he's not talking about.
He said, guys, I need my own time sometimes. So whether you want a picture or not, if I'm late, I'm late. You gotta respect that.
That's deep.
So
It's not easy.
what's the take on it? Because for me, I feel like, I mean, you gotta make time. Come up with at least excuse. Let not people to know how nyake what you repeat.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes you're shooting yourself in the foot when you have to say, I give a little picture, I give a little this and that, and you're all acting up or a little arrogant or a little, confident, too overconfident. There's nothing wrong with confidence, but with fans, what I've learned in my day years is that you gotta be humbled and polite and be sensitive about their feelings, because their feelings matters. Because remember, your fans are your PowerPoint. They pay the bills. They're your people. They make it happen. They make it great.
But the guy said, you guys did not make me who I am today.
They did.
And
the fans made him who he is. Aye, born, ane?
Yeah.
Unless he's talking about his circle or people he tried to make him.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the fans. This is a sensitive topic.
Yeah.
Because now, if I had to come up with a gig, though, Richie, and I'm like, this is my gig, and I had to push it on my social media platforms, and I'm like, guys, please come along, get 100 rand. Who's gonna come? My fans.
Your fans, yes.
Yes.
Not only your friends.
My fans made me. Not only my friends. My friends are as minimized to 3. I don't have a lot of friends.
The numbers that you have.
Come on.
We take someone serious because of the numbers that you have.
Numbers are very important.
You
The numbers
understand?
are the people. The people are the business. And don't mess with the people, because the people are very important. Because Linda is a fan to anybody, I'm very important. Whoever is my fan is very important.
Yeah.
It's a calculation of numbers, though. We're dealing with numbers here. And if I'm going to come up arrogant, I'm like, I don't care. You didn't make me. I made myself. You ain't made yourself. Do not lie, nigga. Lie. The fans made you.
All right, actually, I just wanted to switch to radio mode, but yeah, ladies and gents, tell us wherever you are,
Yeah.
The guy sometimes, I understand him, ujaile for an event, and then go not say now when you need pictures, and at the same time, have go staging because of you. Spend the time staging. They start to say it's unprofessional and so forth. I try to understand his reasoning capacity, but I don't know, you at home, how do you see it? How do you find it?
I find it a little disturbing because of we can reason all day all we want.
Yeah.
Regarding fans. With fans you don't play around. The thing about fans is that
They make you.
will make you. They made you. I don't know if it's in a past, present, or future tense. The problem, the fans are more important than anything. Yeah, because if you're going to come and say, you're wasting my time, who am I performing for? The so-called fans. Who am I TikToking for? Why am I on a podcast? The so-called fans. Because now if I'm gonna come up as PortiaD and tomorrow I'm too well established, I'm being in the States or in South Africa and I'm big like that, and I come up in the same podcast where you interviewed me still saying I'm upcoming, and I'm like, now I'm out there, I'm like, Yazin, hi, I'm a fans, mina, ngeraiti, nkatele, don't waste my time, I made myself, it's a lie.
I don't give a damn about you guys. Hey,
Stop it.
About 750. Imagine me saying, I don't care about you. But these guys made me to have these numbers.
I'm Richie B. Then they go out there and you're out there emceeing or doing whatever you have to do, and somebody asks for as simple as a picture with you, and you got problems. Then stay home, go to work, 9 to 5, be in an office or something. Ain't nobody gonna shoot you. Stop it.
Yeah, man. I think
Yeah.
I don't know now what message do you have for a boy child or a girl child. But before that, qualify the weight of the day. Let me hold your hand.
All right.
Okay. I'm transferring my power to you. I'm also taking one from you. So by doing this, I don't have pen and paper. I want us to agree. It's a consent form to say we do this voluntarily. So nobody's forced and nobody have to delete this. Do we agree on that?
Agree.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
A message to a boy child or a girl child that are coming now, and you wanna, I don't know what you wanna say. But or word of the day, mo.
Okay, word of the day.
Yeah.
It is difficult. No matter how hard it is possible. We've been saying that it's not a cliche. So the nice part about life is that your own thoughts create your reality, right? It's the truth. What you believe is what will happen. God is there, but we are all God, as we are made in God's image, whatever. We are the orchestrations of our own reality. Because of now, if I had to play out my day, right, and how I got here, pro-choice, I wanted to go and meet Richie B. I was there hollering and saying, "Nigga, please help me, push me." It's the orchestration of my own situations or my own directions or whatever it is that you want to believe in. So now my belief is that you create your own universe. And the universe that is there is listening. Whatever you say and you put out, you receive. Because negative thoughts can need as a joke. It brings the negative reactions to your life because you're attracted. Angish.
Yeah.
Angish. It's the truth.
Yeah.
But whatever positivity that no matter who says what, happy is not about people, it's about you. Now let's talk about what you believe about yourself. Because today I could step out in faith and somebody says, push your guy, get out of bed.
Yeah.
What are the odds that Mutho Oshor because people have been winning?
Yeah.
It's a scam. If I don't believe it's a scam, chances are if I keep on betting, I might win because we know it's as slick, as small as the chances are. If I keep trying, chances are I could win because I'm trying.
Yeah.
And we are sure if you're not trying, nothing is going to happen. The sad part about not trying at all is that but the nice part about trying is that there are possibilities and expect whatever.
Yeah, man. PortiaD. VR6. And how do you find you? And what project are you bringing? Are you what music? Anything that is coming?
Okay, I have a studio at home. So I'm busy with my songs. I rap. I talk for a living. Like I said, I can't sing, or I believe I can't sing. Like I said, anything you believe is whatever that becomes of you. If I should start believing I can sing, then I'll know I will sing. So I'm busy with a song called Fere Fere, right?
Yeah.
I'm still mastering that song. I did it with GPG or Pitori.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song according to what I think. Yeah. So I want to put it out there. So what I'm trying to invest in is that particular song and get it out there and hear from your people what you'll think of it. If you don't like it, like I said, it's all about the fans, not about me. When we do it for the fans. Somebody kere is their car. Caravela. Yeah. And then it's mean those girls that see with their lipsticks and makeup. Kere, those girls who like things and like to party. That girls that you really like, because I respect those girls. Now let's start there. Don't come up and say they're hoes and whatever. Can I say hoes?
You can say, you've been saying it. Why
those girls,
asking permission now?
They make the party happen. They make things happen. I respect those two because we need them. Let's be realistic. You're up in a club and there's normal people and they're all looking like they're going to church.
You consider yourself normal or
boring.
like them? Where now are you?
I'm a bit of everything.
When I come. Yeah, you can.
I'm everywhere. What's why? We don't limit ourselves because we need to be what is for the people. Some people like a crowd of hoochies. Some people like decent people. Some people like people who go to church. Why can't I do a bit of everything? Because if I had to say who I am, it's a lot of things. So I have to do a bit of everything for my fans. So it's I don't mind.
Yeah.
Anything.
I think we can wrap up now.
Yeah, we can.
As a presenter, you can wrap it up for me. This is the Beehive Podcast. My name is Richie B, of course. Mr. Tanky, my baby. A Tanky, Mahosha. You can wrap it up.
Why do you like the line though? Why Tanky Mahosha?
I'll come to your podcast. You'll ask me.
Okay, sorry.
I want to be a guest. I want to be a guest. And so that people can know why am I saying this. And literally, I'm not literally saying Mahosha like a prostitute or something.
I know.
Yeah. But call me. I'll definitely break it down for you.
I can't wait to call you so you can break it down for me. Because right now I'm missing the breakdown. Okay. This was a great show. This is your girl PortiaD Chocolate or PortiaD VR6. My mentor, Max Papa, used to call me Black Diamond. I have a lot of names. Yes, Vanta. I'm PortiaD Chocolate. I'm PortiaD VR6. I'm PortiaD Black Diamond. But on my social media platforms is PortiaD Chocolate, and I'm here with Richie B, the man that makes the things happen, the man that changes people's lives, the man who's out there willing to give to the community and promote whoever that needs to be promoted. I respect this man because he's done a whole lot of things for people, and he's out there available for you all to get help, not to say to use, because everybody needs help, and you are as good of your as your circle. I mean, like, you're as good as the people that you surround yourself with. Hence we say surround yourself with people that will fill your cup until your cup runneth over. That's very deep. If you find yourself with people who don't give a damn where you're going or how you're gonna go about it or whatever it is, you know what I mean. I don't have to go deep into it. Walk away, child, because there's a lot. The world is big, love is broad, and there's a whole lot of people willing to love you enough to believe in you, to push you, to help you. And we know people like that up sitting next to the man. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, thank you.
You've
so
never,
much.
you've never.
Kisipilo 1, 2, 3.
Never.
What I did? Like, I've been sipping and sipping and sipping and sipping.
But thank you so much for coming, man. Thank you
so much for having me.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was just great. It's beautiful. It's a great experience, guys. Like, fun.